Hi, this is Cheryl Rose. One at a time, ask your questions, they'll be answered. And we're going to upload this to Spreaker today. So we are live today on Spreaker Radio. So please ask your questions. We are live on YouTube and Spreaker today. So please join in, ask your questions one by one. We're going to see if this works during retrograde. Here we go. So we're live on YouTube, we're live on Spreaker Radio. Let's talk Cheryl Rose. They're going to start to come very fast, very soon. So there you go. Okay, so for today, we're in Gemini. I think that light's too bright in the background, so we're going to just have to shut that light off in the background. This always happens to me. Okay, we're back. Okay, who's calling in? Go ahead, who's calling in? Gary, you're invited. You want to know when we're going live? Go ahead. One question, live chat, Cheryl Rose. Mm-hmm. Can't answer that question, honey. That one requires a bit more. That's certifiable. Hoodoo voodoo. No, I do not do that. Work with the spirits and the angels. That's how I get my information. Spirits and the angels. If you believe in the positive, you will work with the positive. You're looking for dark energy, this is not the place for you to be. Nobody should be working with dark energy. Karmic payback. So why don't we just start doing some until the questions come in a little bit clearer. Why don't we just start reading for the collective? Okay, we'll start with Aries. Okay, Aries. It's the fight between you and yourself. The ones that want to stay in their own little shell, you're going to be forced out of it. I think that we have a lot of very upset Aries. That's what I'm getting. whoever this Aries is, please think about what you're doing here. Staying inside the shell is not going to help you. I know you're inside your own home, but you lost your business here, and I do see that you need to get yourself going again, and you will. I give it to the end of the weekend. That's when planetary changes happen. And fire signs, Aries, Sag, Leo. I know it's difficult right now, but things are going to change for you financially for the better. Short period of time. Get your positive. You have to start thinking more positive here. This is a person, most Aries here, thinking very, very out of the box negative, which is not like you. So we have change, positive change. This is all by the weekend. So today's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You got to get through 3 more days. Aries. Let's go into Pisces. Pisces starting to feel a lot better about themselves. Stay out of politics, Pisces. It's not going to do you any good but get you upset. Gray hair and lines. Politics and Pisces don't go together. Nature. Back to nature, back to love. I do see Pisces here. Nature, love, people around you, friends, good friends, kindness, love, all around, surrounding the Pisces. Almost as though they're all together in one group, one home. Oh, here we have someone. I see you, Jay Blue. I see you. We're on Spreaker and we're on YouTube at the same time. Yes, I see you. I see you. Call in, ask the questions. Call in and ask the questions, Jay Blue. I'm right here for you. Jay Blue's my star. I found him and I'm making him into a bigger star. That's what I do. Besides all these other wonderful things. Okay, Pisces, big money coming towards you, Pisces. I wouldn't stop on this, but I'm on one more card for you. Rejuvenation of your soul, Pisces. I got the phone down here, and we're on the radio together. This is unbelievable. I got nothing that works, but everything that works together. Okay, going into Taurus. I love my Taurians. Taurus, it looks like you got the world by the cojones here. So it looks like things are working out for you. You started a new business, started a new kind of entrepreneurship here, working out for you. More money coming into the fold. Those who do have their jobs still looks like making more and more money. Leadership roles apply. Let's go into Gemini. Our sign of Gemini here. The duality here is starting to like up, down, up, down, up, down. Gemini, by the week's end, like I see Aries, planetary changes do help the twins. We have so much duality with retrogrades. It's very difficult sometimes to handle, but you will make it through this. I guarantee you. Think positive. You start your affirmations. Cling to your faith. Where's God in your life? I ask all of you, where is God in your life? Answer number 1. Only you can answer that. Then you have your anchor. Okay, let's continue with Gemini here. Questions started to come in. Yes, Rosa wants to know if she's going to get her job back. Rosa, yes, you will, but not the job that you had before. You applied to 2 jobs before? Give me an emoji if you did. 2 jobs? Well, you applied to 2. Something's going to open up for you. You're in the northern part of the country here. Like I get Nebraska up there, North Dakota, Montana. Not to worry for you, little Rosa. Will your husband come back to you? Give him a call, open the door, make him a nice dinner, and you're going to see he will come back. One question only, honey. Only because I love you so much. I have to give them a call. Patch things up. Going into Cancer. Cancer, very frustrated. End of the old, beginning of the new. Again, by week's end. So we have a lot of planetary changes that are making people stop short in their tracks. And the weekend is going to change everything. Take a look and see where the moon's going to be. Okay? As we go into June 1st, we're going to go into some pre-eclipse days, eclipse on the 4th. Okay? This is going to change a lot of people's lives for the better. So COVID-19, you're not going to kill us all. COVID-19, we're a lot stronger than you. Cancer, you will seek the justice, and you will obtain the justice. You're seeking it, and you will obtain it. More questions coming in here. No, you're not being recorded for privacy reasons only, right? As I said in the beginning, there won't be a loud audience for questions because there is privacy, and we want to make sure you ask the questions and not have to worry about who is asking, right? So your secret's safe with me. I'm sorry for the loss of your pet. Yes. Do I read pets? I read energy with medium work. So you're asking, can I read your pet? You know, all animals that God has given to us do go into the heavenly abode. I saw them when I was there. They all transition. Okay. One thing I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to read your pet over the phone here because you are a ball of mess right now. Your pet is with God and all the other pets that are waiting for their owners. And they're in a beautiful heavenly spot that is just bliss. So to read you, Tatiana, good to see you. Good to see you, love. Good, darling, good. All your pets are in just fine, beautiful places. That's all you have to know. Tatiana, talk to me. What's your question? This is like, the old-fashioned way of doing things here. What's your question, love? Yes, give me a question, baby doll. We're waiting for Tatiana's question, and she's going to get a private answer. Actually, you don't have a chest. You're just chilling. Okay. Ask anyway. Ask anyway. Ask for somebody in your family. I hope you're doing well. All the COVID-19 people that I've been helping, amongst, yes, amongst others. Other ways of divination. I was born clairvoyant. And when you're born clairvoyant, you develop your skills, and the tarot is sort of like getting in a little bit deeper into the energy. So it's like if I was a surgeon, I had a scalpel, I have to get into the body and open up so that I can help that individual heal or find out what's wrong. The tarot is pretty much the same thing. Okay, so you use the energy that you were born with, and the tarot is opening more of a doorway for you. Okay, yes, please ask a question. We have Tatiana on the line. She's a beautiful person. I love you, Tatiana. And you're also on the Spreaker Radio. Who the heck knows how it's going to come out? It's all going to come out in the wash somehow. This is probably, you like my flowers. They're peonies. Peonies are for love. They're very difficult to find. So difficult to find that I had to get them in silk. But they look good on camera. Okay, what else are you saying here? Gonna ask me a question. Mm-hmm. Can I ask? Yes. Yes, baby doll. Yes. Yes, honey. Ask away. Go ahead, Tatiana. Ask away. And this is all free, you know. If you want to give a donation, you certainly can go to CHERYL Spirit Guidance. And on the About section, there's donations there. Okay. Does a Gemini think about me? If so, what? I don't know if you can hear me or not. It's a Russian name, sorry. No problem. No problem. That's what the person feels. Will they make a fool of themselves? Let's see who's calling here. Do you understand what I mean, Tatiana? You know who I'm talking to as well, my friend Tatiana. They want to know if you're going to say yes or no. And they're afraid that they're going to make a fool of themselves if you reject them. So they're worried about rejection. Who's coming on? Well, looks like I don't know what they're doing to us here, folks. They put us in they kicked us out. No, here we are, we're back. I don't need a support assistant for crying out loud. See what happens when you go live? Anything can happen. Have you gotten what I say? They're worried you might reject them. Don't reject. Love is there. You understand, honey? Love is there. Don't reject. So we're still streaming here live. We are still on YouTube and we are still on Spreaker Radio. And we have Tatiana here. I understand what you mean. I'm going to say to you, They're worried about rejection. Mm-hmm. Are you in the U.S.? Can you hear me in the U.S.? I just want to make sure. Are we streaming in? Mm. Reach out in a simple, nice way. If you call them or reach out in a simple, nice way, I think it's going to be okay. You are out of the country, so I want to make sure. I need to know how far I'm reaching. How far I am reaching you in the world. Sorry, that was a telemarketer. You're most welcome. How did you see me? Because this never works. I'm reaching Moscow. So I know a word in Russian. Okay, I know a few words in Russian. I gotta think about it first. Hold on. До свидания. До свидания. Here. До свидания. До свидания. That's my Russian. I'm reaching Moscow. I'm so happy I'm reaching Moscow. I'm reaching Moscow, everybody. Nobody else can do it but me. CHERYL Rose is the only one that can reach Moscow. Can you imagine? До свидания. До свидания. До свидания. До свидания. До свидания. So everybody in Russia, know that I can reach you at any time of the day. CHERYL Rose reached Tatiana. Thank you. До свидания. So call that Gemini and don't be afraid of rejection because everybody's a little feeling a bit on edge lately. Come on, Tatiana, it's you and me. Ask anything you want. Or tell me, how is COVID-19 treating you all there? Worried about you. Ah, yes, you found me found the broadcast. Ah, I'm glad you found me. So glad you found me, Tatiana. See, she found me through the broadcast. Where's everybody else in New Jersey or New York or the rest of the country? Sleeping? Having sex? Maybe you just don't know where I am. I'm so happy to find you too. And see, we're on Spreaker Radio live. This is amazing. Spreaker Radio live. We're recording. I'm so happy. I'm going to shut that off. No sense in wasting radio time. Continue, continue, continue. That's for you, Tatiana. Okay, anybody else out there? Das Vidania? What's going on here with the sick? What's going on here with the sick? I think the coronavirus has reached its peak here. I don't know if this is true, but statistic in Moscow show that 7,000 to 8,000 people are sick every day. Oh, Brenda. Oh, Tatiana. I pray for all those around the world. We're going to be okay. Stay safe and positive. I have Brenda over here. Brenda, my Brenda from Canada. Beautiful in her ways of wisdom and inner healing, and as a woman, I am proud to know. Yes. Tatiana, you stay healthy. You're a good person too. Tatiana, you are going to be okay. Stay positive. Thank you, Tatiana. Thank you so very much. Yes, Tatiana, yes. До свидания, Tatiana. All is okay. Ask me something, Brenda. Okay, Brenda, ask me anything you like. Brenda, how are you doing, darling? Brenda. Doing great. Ask me some questions, Brenda. Gonna give you some cards, Brenda. Yes. Okay, let's see. Sure. I'm going to give you the cards, Brenda. I'm going to give Brenda the cards now because Brenda always gives me cards. So let's see what comes out for Brenda. Brenda has an Ace of Pentacles and she has a Seven of Cups. Some changes are in the works for you. Yes. Stay away from jealousy. Jealousy around your it's a big thing you're doing. Something very, very new. I don't know which one of the things that you're doing. I don't want to reveal them because it's a surprise, but you need to stay away from the jealous people. Keep yourself in red. Red will Mm-hmm. Very new energy. I reached Moscow. Right now, I'm keeping the red around you. Kundalini energy. Anybody who is jealous of my friend Brenda better be careful. You don't want my red coming by you. I protect my Brenda. Ask a question. I'm going to pull 2 more for you, or 3 more, or 4 more for you, but you ask, and I shall tell. Come on, Brenda, we're going to give you some more. Okay, let's work on your business here. Focus and concentrate. Show us, Spirit, what does she have? The Chariot and the Sun. Woo! Chariot and the Sun. Can't get better than that. I should just put them in here like this for you. The Chariot and the Sun for Brenda. This is Brenda. Ta-da! Surrounding that, Brenda, upside down, King of Wands. And then your cups. Slow turtle. Slow turtle wins a race. Income tax. You know, income tax is actually their own little mafiosa. You really have to pay income tax. You can pay $1 a day until you die. Why don't you make that kind of deal with them? Especially in COVID-19, how dare they? They're all trying to make money. If you don't pay, what's going to happen? Jail? No. You make a deal with them and recalculate. I do believe that there's a mistake that happened there, Brenda. I don't need cards for this. There's a mistake. You talk to your CPA and you tell them. You cry the blues because it's the truth. You didn't do anything wrong here. They miscalculated. And the IRS, whether Canadian or American, is their own little mafiosa. Work out a deal and you will make sure you pay $1 a day. I guarantee you they're going to cut it down by 3/4. You'll tell me if that happened. But they took too much. They made a mistake. There's a mistake here. It needs to be redone. And if you tell them that you're going to work with them, they'll be more than happy to cut it down in 3/4 because they made a big error here. It's called greed. When I lived in Canada, I was never so upset that I got so much tax hit. It was always, always, always a mistake. Let's see what else we're going to ask. Let's see how the book's coming along. Going to throw out a few for the book. Ooh, King of Swords. King of Swords for the book. The Fool and the Knight of Swords. King of Cups. Ooh, and the Hierophant. Book's going to be on the table by the end of the year. The book is going to be on the table by the end of the year. Does everybody see how the refrigerator moved out by itself? It was not like that when I first came on the air. That's the spiritual energy in my apartment. Yes, that's the refrigerator moving on its own. I have no control over it. Sorry, folks. But it'll go back by the end of the day. Oh, yes. I picked the two photos. Remember? She has a beautiful view from her house. If you ever see going to Brenda Tarot, okay, it's actually T-E-R-E-T. I call her Tarot, but she has a gorgeous view from where she lives in Ontario, Canada, and you can see this gorgeous sunrise and sunset. Ooh, with the water coming in by the beach. How blessed is this woman? But she shares it with everybody. This beautiful book's going to be on everybody's coffee table. And if you don't get it, and her cards that are coming out, the cards are the next thing that I do see. There's a hold up there, Brenda. There's a hold up with detail. You have to stay in total control. Mm-hmm. Yes, she lives on Lake Ontario. I was close. So anyway, I've been doing some exercising. And I decided to make sure I let you know that working on our upper arms is very important when we get to a certain age. We don't want to have anything called bat wings, as they call them in the surgical unit for plastic surgery. Oh, thank you that I look so fabulous. Woo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, how long do you think I should stay on here? Let's see, we had Moscow, we have Canada, and I stopped the recording, or I am still recording it on Spreaker, so we're going to see what happens. But nobody's talking but me, so it's kind of foolish, but we can try. Any other cards that we should try? Let's see. We got Moscow out of nowhere. I never have reached Moscow before. And how about crepey skin? Yes, I tried to do that. I tried to give advance notice, and I gave 10, 15 minutes of advance notice. It said, but I'm going to have to figure out a different way. Your arms. Here's what you got to do for your arms. No such thing as bat wings any longer. You take, even if you have no weights to hold on to in your hands, close your hands and just squeeze tight. Squeeze tight. Every day do 10 of these until you get to the next level that I tell you. Just squeeze your hands tight together and pump them up and down and squeeze towards your chest and make your arms tight. Make your arms tight, okay? Because I have very, very, very good upper body strength because I have to do planks, okay? So we have to have better strength in the arms because that's one of the places as we get older, osteoporosis, you brace yourself for a fall. You want to make sure that you have strong arms. I will announce it on Facebook. Brent is very good. Yes, I shall. Facebook was announced, but not enough time. I'm going to have to work a different way. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, folks. Now that I know how to work the computer again and I'm safe and happy that I can be part of you guys again, I brought some readings towards you. She's going to do a reading for a new client in Switzerland. Wow, she gets around. The Swiss are ready for Brenda. Boo-hoo-hoo. You know, the Swiss are so wonderful people. They stay neutral. They never tied to Switzerland on her yacht when she was with one of her. How many times did she marry Richard Burton? 3? Yeah, I think they were in the middle of a divorce, and then they got remarried on the boat again. But they stayed in Switzerland. It's a beautiful place. If you've ever been, Lucerne, one of my favorite places. Maybe I'll live there one day. It's a man in Switzerland. Ooh. Well, tell him I'm available. I speak Swiss. I make Swiss meatballs. And I make Swiss rolls. And I make Swiss chocolate. Swiss Miss Hot Chocolate. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on to Cheryl Rose, Build a Better Life, and all this good stuff with YouTube. And we're going to start from scratch tomorrow. Why don't we start doing our 12 o'clock live? We're going to attempt to stick to that if we can. The roommate I live with sometimes is not in the way or in the way. So why don't we stick to 12 noon? Why don't we try? Oh, weekdays. You know, a lot of people are very nervous calling in and looking at me live. They get very, very scared. They get very nervous. I don't know why. I don't really know. But it's uploaded to Facebook. A lot of people on Facebook, I don't know what they're doing. They're in the middle of talking about different things. But I'm supposed to have a doctor's appointment via this particular thing here at 2:45. That was an hour ago. Doctor never called. I hope he's not calling in. He'll be on this. Intimidated because I'm so striking. Thank you. That's so sweet. Well, you know, I could stand up and start modeling for you guys, and nobody will ever call. I'll have to come up and see me sometime. I'll show you.